So thank you for the patience and the time, ladies and gentlemen of the media, and thank you for always showing up when we need to speak to our people through you. Today we will speak to and inform the public about our decision and to look at the alien and nationality law as it is with reference to dual citizenship. Liberians in the diaspora, for the first time in a long time, have rallied around a piece of legislation or draft act for us to finally settle down on this issue about dual citizenship. The Constitution as it is, the Constitution of Liberia as it is, and the alien nationality law is a bit confusing. So we need to harmonize it. We are of the view, especially now and going forward, that once you were born in Liberia, you are a Liberian. So we'll be submitting in line with Liberians in the diaspora, home and abroad as well, and in keeping with our 90-day deliverable commitment that we made earlier this year to review the alien nationality law and bring it forth to the legislature for appropriate action. We'll be submitting an act to amend Part 3, Section 20.1, Chapter 21, Sections 20.30, 21.31, 21.51, and 21.52, and Chapter 22, Sections 22.1, 22.2, and 22.4 of the Alien and Nationality Law of Liberia. We should be putting forth these provisions, seeking the consideration of our colleagues, the majority of whom we have already spoken to and commitments we have gotten on this issue about dual citizenship. The law of Liberia as it is does not effectively and actually disallow dual citizenship for Liberians. But because of the confusion in the alien nationality law, Liberians who take up citizenship of other countries for reasons best known to themselves are made to lose their Liberian citizenship as it is. And if you were a Liberian parent and gave birth to your children, those children should be Liberians. Meaning if the children were given birth to in other countries, where those countries' law require that being born on their soil makes you citizen automatically of those countries, then it also puts another burden on those children, and we see them as citizens of those countries, and we think they should not be Liberians. And there are different reasons why people are losing their citizenship. The Supreme Court ruled in the Jallo case and said that citizens of Liberia should not lose their Liberian citizenship in the absence of due process. The alien nationality law, as it is, says you are no longer a Liberian citizen automatically, immediately, if you took up citizenship of other countries. We are now making the argument that if you were born in Liberia, you are a Liberian. We should start to allow dual citizenship for Liberians. When you were born in Liberia, you take up citizenship of other countries, we should allow it, and the law should provide for it. Thankfully, the referendum that the Elections Commission has failed to announce beyond the period granted by law. 15 days has passed, more than that, since we had the December 8th referendum. No result yet from the Elections Commission. But from our own understanding, it's unofficial that that referendum did not pass. That means the provision that we're trying to put forth for constitutional amendment to grant dual citizenship did not pass. God works in mysterious way, and and He does it for the better. Listen, beyond every disappointment, there's some blessing. We were almost at the verge of enacting prohibitive clause on Liberian citizens. If we have passed on the referendum granting dual citizenship, but with restriction for certain political public jobs, we will be doing a constitutional prohibition against natural-born Liberians because they took up citizenship of other countries. Let me break it down. The referendum, as we were passing it, thankfully, we believe that it has not passed. But had it passed, we will say we allow dual citizenship by constitution, but at the same time, in the constitution, we will be prohibiting, restricting, and limiting natural-born Liberians from holding certain public jobs in their own country. But to the converse, if a Ghanaian, natural-born Ghanaian, naturalized in Liberia, he or she could be allowed to hold such jobs in Liberia that we have been constitutionally prohibiting natural-born Liberians from holding only because they too acquire citizenship of other countries along the way. So God works in a mysterious way. Good that that thing didn't pass. Now, the real problem here is not the constitution. The real problem about Liberians losing their citizenship is the alien and nationality law. And having done sufficient broad-based consultation, especially with Liberians in the diaspora, in Great Britain, in Europe, Africa, Asia, any part of the world, America, having done broad-based consultation, one of the ways and the best way we believe, and having read, understood, and consulted upon the ruling of the Supreme Court in the Jallo case, we think the best solution to this is to look at the alien nationality law and do amendment and remove some provision or amend some provision to have specific readings that will allow you, Liberian, if you were born a Liberian in Liberia, and you took up citizenship of another country, you remain a Liberian. If you were born unto two Liberian parents outside of Liberia, and where you gave birth to your children, that country law said by being born on our soil, your children are citizens of that country too. It should not be the reason why that child or those children born under such condition should lose their Liberian citizenship as well. I'm a Baza man, born in Grand Bassa County, went to school in Grand Bassa County most part of my life until I came to Monrovia. And something happened, I traveled out of this country, and then went to Guinea or America where it is allowed, or Great Britain or Australia where it is allowed for dual citizenship. I speak Bassa. I know the Domo. My man here, my pa here, my sister there, everybody here. And I go out of there, the opportunities that my country is not providing, the other countries providing it. I take advantage, seek empowerment, get educated, get other economic empowerment, supporting my family back home, paying taxes to my country. Time come for me to come home, somebody say I'm going to get visa. Darius Dillion need visa to come to Liberia. Or Peter Paul, or Yabaro, or Blamado need visa to come home to Liberia. It's about time for us to change in keeping with current reality and the changing dynamics. Let's allow our brothers and sisters, our families and our loved ones, Liberians who we do not even know, but the fact that they are Liberians, and us, all Liberians, under the categories that we name, should be allowed the right and by law to benefit from and enjoy their right to dual citizenship. And that is the reason why on Thursday of this week, we submit this before the Liberian Senate. This is going to be a huge deal. Liberians abroad deserve to be Liberians. When they want to come home, they just need to get on the plane, They don't need visa, and they should not require visa to come home. They are making contribution. The central bank report says even just this gone Christmas, Liberians in the diaspora sent home through remittances $40 million to their families when we could not find a Liberian dollar to give people Christmas here. Liberians in the diaspora were making contribution to their country. And so let's compete. If the guy comes from Guinea, he stay in Guinea 20 years, but he's a Liberian. He stay in London or America 50 years, but he's a Liberian. And he can't, he won't contest for elective posts. The people on the ground should determine whether they man, is used to the culture here or accustomed to our way of life after staying abroad all that time. We shouldn't be prohibitive with our people and their rights by some law. So this is the reason we call, so that you know that we are in consultation, broad-based consultation with Liberians in the diaspora from all walks of life. America, Europe, Australia, Africa, Asia. Once you are a Liberian, any part of the world, this is about inclusion, this is about growth, and this is about expanding our country. And so basically we want to thank you for coming, and this is what we're going to submit on Thursday. God bless you and save our state.
Thank you. So we'll take 3 questions. Yeah, Aaron.
Okay, Senator, my name is Aaron Kuban. I report for Harvard Radio. Like you mentioned about the referendum, and in the previous referendum there were some restrictions in giving dual citizenship, restricting those that will be allowed to become citizens of this country, or dual citizenship, certain positions they can be held, they can have. Is your draft bill also in that direction, or did you omit all of the aspects?
We will be keen on restricting president and vice president. Most other positions are open. You are born a Liberian, you are a Liberian.
Yeah,
Sir, my name is Henry Kamo, and I work for Front Page. Sir, I have 2 concerns, very short. You've just told us unofficially that the referendum on dual citizenship was not possible. Now you've announced that you are proffering an act to amend certain portion of the referendum.
Of the Alien and Nationality Law.
Yeah,
not
sorry,
of the referendum.
yes, sorry. The
Okay.
Alien and Nationality Law.
Yeah.
What's going to be the difference from what was provided in the referendum? And then too, we talk about consultation, broad-based consultation. Are you also holding consultation with your colleagues in the Senate?
Sure. I don't see which Liberian, especially policy maker, that will go against this. The referendum, if they have passed, we will have done worse to our fellow men than what it is right now. Because we will be doing constitutional prohibition on natural born Liberians who took up or may take up citizenship of other countries. As it is, there's no prohibitive clause in the Constitution to the extent of people about being deputy ministers, of being ministers, of being directors. It's not in the Constitution. The referendum, had it passed, we would now put it in the Constitution that once you are a Liberian and you took up citizenship of another country, or you were born in another country that imposed citizenship on you by being born in that country, then you can hold certain positions here. And it takes decades and long period before we can review Constitution for amendment again. Thankfully, from all indication, that provision did not pass for it to become constitutional. So let's deal with this matter, settle and clean it once and for all by going to the root of the issue. And the root of the issue is the law.
Yeah.
Okay, Senator, my name is Winston Sewell. I'm from New Republic newspaper. You said in your bill you be keen on restricting president and vice president. Are you also taking into consideration the security of the state?
Yeah.
In terms of position.
Yeah. You see, if you talk about police director,
Yeah.
defense minister,
Yeah.
fine. Anybody who get all the security knowledge, if the president nominate and the Senate in confirm, you will be there. Eh? Okay.
Last question.
Yeah.
Yes, so we'll take one question.
Can we go for something else?
No, man.
No, right here. The place you won't go, you're not going there today.
I'm doing it.
Come on.
Yeah, the final question.
Yes, Honorable. Before we were carrying at least 3 categories of passport: ordinary, official,
A diplomat.
and diplomat.
Yeah, diplomat.
Today we have ECOWAS. I'm thinking about voting right. Dual citizenship would permit people, even in the diaspora, to vote when the time has come.
Yeah.
How are we going to handle the passport separation?
Yeah, good question. So, first thing first,
First and first.
let's settle on our citizens who are being deprived of right of citizenship. Let everybody start to enjoy their Liberian citizenship again, regardless of whether they live here or abroad, or whether they hold citizenship of other countries. Let's settle that. And once we can settle that, the next thing we'll be looking for and seeking to do and to achieve is to grant voting right to Liberia. You can be anywhere in the world. You're supposed to be here. Once you pay taxes, you're contributing to the economic growth of your country. You should have say over in the national leadership. As time goes by, and we can fix the system in such a way that we can protect it and guard it, Liberians living in the diaspora should be able to vote to decide who become leaders of the country. Because notwithstanding that you're living out of the country, you're making contribution back home, you want to ensure that you got the right kind of leaders in place that will see about good governance and the respect for the rule of law, that will encourage you to even want to come home and contribute more. Look, whether we like it or not, those of you who travel, well, I don't care how much money you have outside there. Once you pass the age 65, nothing on your mind again if not Liberia. I don't care where you are, anywhere in the world, no matter what you have, even if you are president of another country, when you pass 65, that age of retirement, nothing is on your mind, only Liberia. Those of us who live here, used to being in Liberia, when we travel 2 weeks, 2, 3 weeks, 1 month, no, we won't go home. Some people can say, what do you see in that country? Oh yeah, there's something about this Liberia. I don't care how it treats you, or fairly or wrongly. That will call it Mama Liberia. You can't throw your mind away. And so, yes, Liberians abroad should be able to vote to decide who will govern over the country. So the ECOWAS passport, in there, it tells your nationality. I hold ECOWAS passport diplomatic. I also hold ordinary. It doesn't say you citizen of ECOWAS. Your nationality there. Yeah, right? If you're Nigerian, you holding ECOWAS passport, your nationality. If you're Nigerian. You're Liberian, you get it Liberian. So I know it because I got both ordinary and diplomatic passport. And I got diplomatic passport because you put me in.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.